Yes. What is going on? What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to Omar Talks Football. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second episode of Rivals Forever. And listen, I am looking forward to this. I'm sure my brother from another mother, man, like Warya, is looking forward to this. He's already got the glasses on. But I'm sure the people to my right are definitely not looking forward to this. But we are here. Big up to every single one of you guys in here, man. Big up to the panel. Man, like Warya, my fellow Barcelona brother. Listen, man. Warya, how does it feel being lonely at the top, man?
Feels nice. I mean, let's be honest. We all knew from the like 2 weeks ago. You can even see the last month that La Liga was over, man. So, I mean, we've been feeling how lonely it was at the top for a while now. So it's nothing new. It's nothing new, man. Back to back La Liga on Dali and Sam's head. You know, what's not to like? What's not to like, man? Ladies and gentlemen, let's go.
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Listen,
Yeah.
first team to do back-to-back since Barcelona in 2019, right? You know, some teams,
Yeah.
I've been watching us do on a Banta era and still couldn't do back-to-backs. But, back-to-backs ain't for everybody. Last time Real Madrid did back-to-back league titles, funnily enough, was what? 2007, which, by the way, before I go to the Madridistas, right? Funny stats. Florentino Perez has had 2 terms as Madrid president, and he's never back-to-back once. The last president to do it was what's his name? Whoever it was that came in like those 3 years.
Calderon.
Yeah, Calderon. Yeah, he's like the only guy who ever did back-to-back. Man, Florentino still yet to taste it. But Madridista Sam, my brother, I mean, you're the most vocal out here. Big up to you, man. How are you doing, man? I hope you're doing well outside of football, because I know football sucks right now.
Yeah, man. Except on what's going on back home. Yeah. I'm all right, bro. But, bro, everything is. I can't lie, bro. Whole thing has just come crashing down, and bro, you know what's, something that's really pissed me off today. It's big up Matrix, by the way, for that video that I did on Kylian, because finally he saw the light. He's finally seen the light. Bless up, my guy. But here's the thing. Every person that I'm now seeing is now starting to turn on Kylian Mbappé when it's fashionable. Now people are saying if we don't do anything against Bayern now, and we go on a season trophyless, then even his diehard supporters can't defend him. Then we need to talk about him because he's made everything bad. Oh, now you man want to turn. Now you want to turn, huh? When it's fashionable. Cool. This is just my little message then to all of you. I have the receipts of all of your accounts on all these uploaded videos, whether that's on mine, Dali's, Omar's, Will's, Dave's, in the Discord, whether that's Omar's Discord, my Discord, or Will's Discord. I have your names. Majority of you, man, now you want to turn. Now you're like, hey, yo, if you don't do now, he needs to. No. See, we're not going to do this anymore. Bullshit. Because you see, you lot.
People's opinions can change, Sam. Though.
No, Dali. They're doing it now because it's fashionable. Guess what? You see all these people that were cussing, the likes of me and Dave, abusing us, telling us, oh, you've got an agenda, you're racist, and all this kind of bullshit. Cool. Now you man want to turn. Guess what? Don't come over here. Stay on that side. Because that's the side you deserve to be in. And I promise you right now, you better pray that we get through against Bayern. Because if we lose and we get embarrassed, I swear down, and I see you lot even turn on him, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make my own stream. I'll do that for like an hour and a half, and I'll cook every single one of these people. Because these people are an enemy to my club. They're an enemy. This guy joined We were champions of Europe and champions of Spain. This guy joined. We won fuck all. Sorry for swearing, but we won nothing when he joined. Then this season, but new manager. Cool. Guess what happened, mate? Same old bullshit that we saw last season. But you were still defending it, you know? And people like me had to take abuse. Huh? You wanted to have a go at people like me. People like Dave.
True.
Cool.
True.
Just gonna make it clear right now. Don't come over here. All those people, and they know who they are, who's been commenting under my videos, yeah? Omar's, Will's, Dave's, Dali's, everyone. Every one of them, and in the Discord as well, yeah? These people know exactly who they are. If I see you lot turn on Kylian Mbappé and Florentino, guess what? I'm making an own stream, and I'll cook you all for your hypocrisy and your flip-flopping. That's all you
I would say they should give you more. I would say more than that, right? Hopefully these guys can they can give you credit for calling it, because you called it early, to be fair. But I feel like that's the difference.
I told you all. You knew me long. You've known me longer than anyone on here. Yeah, respectfully to Warya and Dali, I love you both to bits. You guys know this. Right?
Yeah.
Of course.
You know me for time. I told you as soon as El Clásico won, we lost 4-0 to you, and Lamine Yamal scored that absolute screamer that he did. What did I tell you, Omar? He's done. He has no future to be at my club. You know this because I called you on the phone and I told you that.
You did.
And we were on the terrace. Cool. All the way from then, I got abused until now. All you fuckers, stay on that side. I don't want to see you lot switch over here now because you're all flip-flops and you are a cancer to my club. And when this guy leaves with Florentino, go ahead and pack your bags and leave because you're an enemy to my club. Okay? And I'm sick of it now, bro. Another season trophyless, these lot doing back-to-back. And you can't even do one since 07-08. Huh? Is this where we're at now? And anything, bro. And yes, I am angry. You can tell I'm angry. And I don't want to take over the whole show, so I'm going to shut up now. But am I angry? Am I pissed? You best believe. And if we get embarrassed by Bayern, Omar, I swear down, I'm going down to that room. And I might have the biggest crash I think a Madridista content creator's ever had. It could be worse than Dave's.
Just don't demonetize your channel. That's all I ask, man, because we need you here. Nah, bro, because I know you, man. When you blow a fuse, you blow a fuse, man. Like I want you to be here. But look, and listen, at the end of the day, Sam is someone that I would say, I've known Sam for a long time. Sam is a vocal fan, and a lot of people don't like vocal supporters, right? Because vocal supporters speak from the heart. And sometimes when you speak from the heart, you're not always going to gain a lot of friends. You feel me, right? But sometimes you got to hear the message, man. The message is important because sometimes the message, the messenger might be the wrong messenger, but the message is always the right one. And I feel like that, at the end of the day, I'm going to go to Dali because Dali is one of the people, they do listen to Dali because Dali kind of, he gives them a much more calmer, reaction, right? Even though, he's another one who also calls things out for what it is. You understand what I mean, right? And Dali, obviously, you just heard Sam in no unfiltered words what he feels. Like, for you, man, like, after that performance against Girona and Barcelona winning, man, like, that's it for you? Like, another season?
I mean, when it comes to La Liga, 100%. And I will just say, to disagree a little bit with my guy, Sam, you can cook me if you want to. If I am wrong in the future, I will throw my hand up. I still don't think Mbappe is the end-all, be-all. This is the root cause of all the issues. I think there's multiple things that we have done bad. I think there's a lot of things that we can do better. Whether that's been injuries, whether Lucas Vazquez let Barcelona score like 18 goals last year against them, whether it's us not replacing the midfield when we lose Toni Kroos, when we lose Nacho, when we're running into multiple different things. We have all this dead wood on this team right now, whether it's Alaba, Carvajal, Rodrigo, list goes on, Ceballos, you can keep going. And you're getting rid of one of the most explosive players, up-and-coming players in the world, in Endrick, from this team this year. I mean, there's multiple issues that you can have. And yes, is Mbappe not done good in some games? 100%. I would call it out. But just to say that it's the end-all, be-all with him, I don't 100% believe that. If it eventually comes out and I am wrong, I'll throw my hand up, as I always do. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to the past couple of games coming out of the international break, one of the things I was saying is every single one of these games has to be a win. You go to Mallorca, you lose that one. Right then, I was like, it's done. I said it on the live stream. Then I said Barcelona will be beating Atletico Madrid because unfortunately, even though it's always Madrid together for me, if Atletico Madrid can be beating Barcelona, I knew it wasn't going to be happening. I knew it was going to be the B team, maybe the C team over there for Atletico Madrid. It wasn't as bad as we saw yesterday for Atletico Madrid. Even Simeone was even the manager for that one, but it is what it is, as my guy Omar will say. Now, I thought it was done then, but coming at home and the lack of effort that we were seeing, the disappointing game again against Girona, a team that we should be able to beat pretty easily. And again, it's just us begging basically for a penalty, which in my opinion, I do think it is penalty. But at the same time, I said it then, even if we would have got that, we didn't deserve the win in that game. We didn't deserve the result, and we don't deserve to be winning La Liga. Barcelona has been the most consistent team throughout this entire year, in the entire last year too. Yes, there have been a couple blunders in there, Sevilla earlier this season, 100%. But the thing is, you guys continue to be going until the end. That's why you guys have had these remontadas in these games. That's why you're winning La Liga. That is why you're 9 points clear when it comes to La Liga. I'm not surprised at all. It's disappointing, but again, I'm just not surprised.
I mean, look, just to, give because you guys know me, right? Obviously, I troll, at the end of the day, I'm sure Warya has enough trolling for both of us, right? So I'm going to give, the unbiased point of view, right? For me, there's a lot of different ways you can kind of look at this Mbappe deal. Because here's the thing, right? I understand people like Sam and like Will, and I use these two as an example because these guys were the two people who were kind of calling out this Mbappe signing for being a big issue to why they are where they are now, right? They've been one of the people. Even though Mbappe's numbers have been impressive, here's the thing, right? You have to look at things from a broader standpoint. And as a guy who kind of looks things from the outside looking in, I'm always like, well, I remember where Madrid were before Mbappe. You understand what I mean, right? Before he was the star man, right? You guys had I feel like you guys had a much more balanced team. And I had this show a few months ago with Matrix, right? Where, he did mention, and I'm sure I haven't watched his video yet. I'm going to go watch it after this stream, right? But he actually mentioned something which I did agree with at the time, which was that at the end of the day, you guys did not replace a lot of your key players. Like the Cruises and the Modrics and all these guys, right? You kind of took too long, all right? You got Mbappe in at the time when your attack really, would you say they needed him? Because you guys were still scoring goals, you guys were still doing your thing, but creative-wise, you were losing a key player in Toni Kroos, who you hadn't replaced, right? And he kind of mentioned that to me. He said, well, let's go and get a Kroos type player in this Madrid midfield. Let's see how then the team looks. You understand what I mean, right? But here's the thing with Kylian, though. Track record kind of speaks for itself. This man's career, wherever he's been the main man, yes, his numbers have always been great everywhere he's went. But does the team actually do or get to the places that they want to get to? You understand what I mean, right? Maybe individually he will get to where he wants, but will the team get there? Because they're all over reliant on him. You understand what I mean? Because that's what I feel like happened to PSG around the tail end of his time. They were kind of making the team all about him. They signed players for him. They sold players for him. And then look at what happened when he left. He walks out the door, and then they win the treble in his first season. Literally, the moment he walks out of the door, and then you guys who were the champions
I still don't blame
at the time
Mbappe.
when you guys were on and up and up, you sign him, and then you just drop within one season of winning the double. So I kind of look at it and I'm like, well, come on.
Omar. I was gonna say, Omar, if Barcelona would have been offered Kylian Mbappe for free, no transfer fee. Yeah. Yes, you have to pay a big signing bonus. Are you saying no to that?
No, not really. I mean,
because I think it's revisionist history a little bit when we're looking at it. Like, yes, it's been back-to-back trophyless seasons basically now for Real Madrid. It probably will be, right, after Bayern Munich this week. But I just think it's a little bit revisionist history. And then again, even at PSG, I mean, this guy did make a Champions League final. He ran into a very good Bayern Munich team, and even that game was a pretty close game. I understand it was during COVID. Right. And he was winning Ligue 1 time and time again. Even at Monaco, Monaco actually won Ligue 1 that year over PSG when he was there. But
he wasn't really the main man. He was part of the team.
He wasn't the main man, but I understand. Still the fact that Monaco. Let me finish. The PSG point's the biggest thing that gets brought up time and time again. PSG went out there, added Kvaratskhelia, added Joao Neves. Vitinha went up to another level. Nuno Mendes went to another level. And they just went on a beautiful, beautiful run. Dembele won the Ballon d'Or. And I'm sorry.
Yes.
I've always thought Dembele, even now, I'll be honest, I still can't believe that this guy achieved what he did the last season. Because he was one of the most inconsistent players I ever remember watching.
He was injury prone at Barca.
But it was not only that, it was he would come on for the French national team, and I'm like, this guy just does not have it. He's got 2 left feet, and I mean that in a bad way. You know what I mean? Like, he was not a good player. And it was just an amazing run. I think, yes, everything was a little bit more catered over there to Mbappe, and maybe they're playing a little bit better as a team. But that team went out there and got better over the offseason, over the transfer market.
But
So.
Dali, I don't
Yeah,
think
but you know what's even more crazy?
Oh, Sam,
Go on, Warya.
Yeah. I mean, you brought up the Joao Neves. Obviously, they made a whole recruitment, but I don't think those kind of signings are happening with Mbappe being there. That's the thing. So he had to leave in order for those signings to happen, and the team became more, balanced. They didn't have that one player they have to feed the ball into all the time. And that's happening with the Real Madrid at the moment. Like Omar said, the team has to play through this guy. And he's not Messi, he's not Cristiano Ronaldo, and we would be allowing that if he was pulling up these crazy numbers in big games, specifically in Champions League. But the Champions League, this guy, I mean, Vinny, you guys already have Vinny, who's that guy already. So I don't understand you guys actually signing this guy. Like Omar said, I think you guys should have prioritized. I know hindsight is 2020. It's easier to say this, obviously, but I think you guys should have prioritized replacing Modric, Toni Kroos, even Casemiro. I mean, you guys already did that with Dramini. I'm not going to say that. You guys already won the Champions League with Dramini. But you guys should have at least tried to go with the same formula that worked before with the Vinicius and Benzema. You guys, or even Joselu, or even Bellingham. You just need a traditional number 9. And Vinny, you guys should have trusted him. I know he's been bad, recently, the last 2 seasons. But you guys should have at least trusted him because he won you guys 2 Champions League. Just give this guy a striker, like a traditional striker, and you guys would have easily feasted. But at the same time, I feel like Mbappe gets a lot of, undeserved hate at the same time. He's being scapegoated because, let's be honest, like Daddy said as well, Vasquez was, rocking off there.
Betraying.
Rudiger also, he's been run to the ground because the guy can barely even stay fit. Asensio, inconsistent. Dean Huijsen, all these signings, I mean, if you even look at the left back situation, Carreras, Mendy, barely even stay fit, Fran Garcia, you guys have a lot of position you guys have to work on. So Mbappe, I mean, he's still scoring goals, but at the same time, he's not doing, a lot of work for the team at the same time. He should be pressing, I mean, he presses, but at the same time, he should be just trying to, stay in the number 9 position a bit more often, make some selfless run, just trust his teammate a bit more. That's the issue with him. He just, instead of, I remember that Bayern game, there was an attack that Vinicius, had a ball, and he just needed Mbappe to stay inside the box, but instead, Mbappe was dropping deep, and it just, it became so easy to defend against Real Madrid, specifically in big games, and that's why I don't think you guys can win the Champions League with Vinicius and Mbappe at the same time, in Champions League nights, in my opinion. So you guys, I don't know, Real Madrid are in big trouble, bro. This summer, you guys have to have a huge summer. You guys need that. So,
Sam, let me just respond real quick, and then I'll let you have the floor, though, if that's cool, mate. I was just gonna say the biggest thing, though, is when you mentioned PSG. The mentioning, though, is that PSG lost Mbappe, and that's the exact same team that won the Champions League. That's what I'm saying. They wouldn't have added players, right? Even when that team was coming out, they were not that good. They added Kvaratskhelia, pushed him over the edge a little bit, right? But when it comes now to Real Madrid, that year that we won the Champions League, La Liga, the Super Cup, to be honest, I remember that season vividly. How many times was Jude Bellingham saving this team's ass toward the end of the game where we are drawing a game and getting a result right at the end? If I wasn't making videos until the later part of the season, but I remember watching. He
was clutch in that season, 100%.
Jude was completely clutch. But what I'm saying, though, I feel like that season, everybody kind of thinks that we were smashing teams 5-0, 4-0.
No, you weren't. I agree with that. Barcelona we were god awful that year season on the Xavi, right? That season, I feel like you guys, to be fair, Ancelotti, I'll give him a lot of credit. That year's Champions League, he planned it very well. Like, if you look at that season, the quality in Champions League wasn't really that great. The only team, honestly, that season, that's why a lot of people thought Man City were going to do back-to-back, because they were so clear of everyone. And then when you guys played them and you guys drew at the Bernabéu, you went over at the Etihad, what did you guys do? You stunk out a draw and you took it to penalties and you won. That's how you knocked them out. And then you guys basically from the semifinals on, you had to play a Tuchel Bayern Munich. Like, come on, that Bayern Munich team they played, they were awful. That's like,
but we almost out of that one after Alphonso Davies hit a banger in that one.
That's my point. And you almost lost it. And then you played a Dortmund team who, respectfully, man, I did not expect Dortmund to not beat.
To be honest, Dortmund cooked them in the first half.
Yeah, they were the better team in that final. they missed a lot of chances, but that's the point. You guys did your work, and I think Ancelotti did well enough. But honestly, I do agree with you when you say that you were not that amazing. It wasn't like an amazing, like it wasn't like in 2022 or the other few years where you guys won the Champions League where you were so much better. You understand what I mean, right? The quality in Europe wasn't that good, I would say.
Sam, go for it.
Go ahead.
Cool. Let's explain one thing. You mentioned to me about Toni Kroos not being replaced and all that. Cool.
Right.
You know who the real snake is, Dali? Florentino, who decided not to do any of this. Cool. But when people call that out, Dali, you get dogs abuse for that. Don't you? I remember those comments as well, by the way, yeah? Don't worry. See, I have every single receipt out there, yeah? Luckily, this thing right here comes into big use, even though there's a lot of problems with these stuff nowadays. One of the things I'm thankful is this, yeah? Because you can't hide the truth anymore, bro. Then, explain one thing as well to everyone. Man City, twice. Cool. Atletico. All three of these games that were must-wins. Oh, okay. They were all wins. Oh, and what? Oh, okay. Yeah. The dictator, the parasite, wasn't there. He was sitting in the stands. Yeah, had to applaud my Castilla players and the other guys who were playing as a team. Okay, but I'm getting told that I'm scapegoating him. No, my guy. I ain't scapegoating nothing. Your legend, your player, my guy, I hate to break this to you, mate, is overrated. And he is overrated. Oh, he's your next Ronaldo. Dude, if I had Ronaldo, I'm winning at least one UCL between these 2 years. That's how good that guy was. Now you want to come here and tell me, oh, this and that. Cool. Guess what? I've got one simple question. Why is every player dropping down a level as soon as he comes in? Why is everyone going up a level or two when he's not there? But then when he comes in, everyone drops. What, is that just a coincidence? And it's not 2 seasons now, Dali. It's 2 seasons on this spin. Well, could you imagine this happens a third season, mate? Well, then what?
But how can you say...
And also, Dali, before you answer that question, before you answer that, can I also mention this? Here's the difference, I would say, between Ronaldo. Because I think when it comes to Cristiano, I think that Cristiano was also given the Mbappe treatment. The only difference is Cristiano Ronaldo giving the Mbappe treatment actually worked. Because he won you trophies. His goal,
every time he got a chance, 9 times out of 10, he would score them. This guy,
from like 2015, I would say, to like 2018 when he left. You guys were really, let's be honest, you guys were really Ronaldo dependent, but it worked because he won you guys a 3P. And in like the 2 out of the 3 Champions Leagues, he scored, right? He scored like...
did you see your teams? Look at the Barca teams that he was going up against. Bro, look at the Barca teams he was going up against. This guy joins me when we're champions of Europe and of Spain. And just dropping down. Do you know what I mean? But instead, oh, you're scapegoating my guy. No, I ain't scapegoating him, you idiot. I'm not scapegoating him, bro. If you can't see after this run, okay, the run we had before him and the run when he's joined, when we've not won one single game, by the way, just gonna make it clear to you, my guy. If you're gonna be blind, that's your fault. Facts don't care about feelings, my guy. That's simple. And I'm sick of it now, bro. I'm telling you now, what's happening on Wednesday? I promise you right now, Omar, I swear down, he better get me through to that UCL semi. Because I swear down, Omar, he drops another disaster clause, yeah? And we get embarrassed and knocked out. Brother, I swear down, that crash out stream, well, the thing is, there is a chance I might even look back at that and say, yeah, you know what? I actually lost my flipping head because listen, I
I'm worried
do
for your
not,
channel, bro. I'm not
Omar,
gonna lie, bro.
I
You're
don't
talking
want,
that.
Omar, here's the thing, brother. Look, I don't want to lose it. I really don't want to lose it, but I am this close to losing it now.
But Sam,
Because this,
you already.
this has been
I
up here
think.
now for time. Now, Warrior,
Can
I
no,
promise you.
Let me give you advice, bro. Just accept it, bro. Like
No.
you don't have to cash out there.
Warrior. This guy is nicking 600 grand a week for my club. Yeah, I know you're laughing. Do you know because it's crazy, my guy. That's nearly 3 million euros a month.
That's
Dude, do you know how long it takes people? Dude, it takes people decades to reach that amount of money. This guy is earning that in flipping 1 month, mate. What? You can't even win me one major honor. Oh, here, just have your mullah everywhere. Oh, mullah. Here, have your mullah. Here, have your dinero, mate. Oh, and then what do I get in return? Oh, here, the pechichi. Yeah, let's celebrate the pechichi. Yeah, moron. You better win me this UCL, my guy, or I swear down, broski. You see, I'm going to games next season because I've got a job now. Yeah, but that's up. You see me, I'm going to more games next season, Omar. Yeah, you've seen me already this season when I went to Espanyol. Brother, I swear the F down, broski. If this guy doesn't do me anything, I promise you right now, I'm going to start singing Kylian Mbappé, hijo de puta. That's another chant that I've created, by the way, for this skeezer. Same with Florentino as well. You see, I ain't going to hold back anymore, bro. I've held back for time. I've had dogs abuse, people calling me a racist. Yeah? You're not a Madridista. You've got an agenda. Cool. You stay on that train. I'm talking to everyone who's in YouTube, all this, Discord, wherever you are.
Yeah, that profile picture is crazy, bro.
I just said that, bro. I'm sorry,
Hey,
Sam.
Yusuf, bro.
Oh,
Come
wow.
on. Hey, Yusuf, what you do with that face, man? Get that.
Dude, I swear Eunice had one as well.
Nah, they targeted us, man.
I'm sorry, Sam, bro. I didn't mean
Go ahead.
Bro, I laughed at it. Bro, I'm telling you. Broski, like, look, 2 trophyless seasons on the spin, and I'm not supposed to react. And now people want to start reacting. Cool. You woke up too late, mate. Yeah, I told you last flipping season about this guy. Yeah, I told you last flipping season, mate. It is what it is.
So, Dali, let me ask you this, right? For you, what do you think needs to be done in the summer, honestly, for you, right? Because let's be real, right? 2 back-to-back seasons with no major trophy, right? Should be there should be a reaction. Let's be real, right? There should be a reaction. What do you think, first of all, needs to be done? Do you think that basically there needs to be a clear out first, or do you feel like maybe the squad is still thin where the players need to come in? Where areas do you feel like it should be a priority for you to make sure that next season is an improvement?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think the biggest thing is we need to clear out a lot of this dead weight that we have at this club right now. There's a lot of players who are getting paid very handsomely that are really not offering us anything. And a couple of things, there's a reasons for that, whether it's injuries or whether they're just not good enough. But Danny Carvajal, I appreciate everything you've done. You got to go. Ceballos, you got to go. David Alaba, you got to go. I mean, those are like some realistic ones, right? Those are some of the realistic ones. Now, there's a couple of other people I think you could be including in there that I don't know how realistic it is. For example, Rodrigo. The guy's going to be coming off an ACL. If I could sell Rodrigo, I would. It's not going to be happening. So I have to be a little bit more realistic when it comes to that. But maybe you go out there and you upgrade positions. Maybe you get in somebody better than a Fran Garcia. Maybe you go and get another midfielder to be coming in. I think the biggest priorities for me is probably the center back. And then just kind of reloading in the areas that we need. You get rid of some of this deadwood, like I mentioned, right? And you bring in a couple of other players. I think the center back is probably one of the big things I'd like to be seeing. I also think we kind of need another right back as well. If you're going to be losing,
I've been seeing a lot of that. Apparently, he signed a new deal, which
he did.
Release clause. So, do you think? Because I've been seeing Madrid zone been talking about Schlotterbeck a lot. Now, I guess that would be a good thing. You know, the fact that they're looking at defenders. But also there's been a lot of talk on Enzo Fernandez, because it seems like Enzo is beginning to like
twerking.
For the Madrid move. Would you go in for him? Because I feel like that's a play. I feel like that could be a potential, you know, kind of like what you need. I feel like in that the plan playmaking area.
Yeah, I like Enzo. I mean, I do root for Chelsea as well. If they ever play Real Madrid, I've said it a million times. I want Real Madrid to win 100 out of 100 times. But I do watch a lot of Enzo Fernandez just because I am watching Chelsea. So I do think he could be a good profile to be coming into Real Madrid. I think the issue that you think of when it comes to Real Madrid, it's like, who are you dropping when it comes to the midfield? So if you're having a 4 out there, if you have Arda Güler, Tchouaméni, Jude Bellingham, Fede Valverde, which one of those 4 are you dropping? I feel like a lot of people would probably be saying, oh, Arda. I'd be dropping Arda. I'm like, this guy's creating some of the most chances in Europe, whether it's La Liga, whether it's Champions League. I mean, and he's not even playing out of position even when it comes to that. So it seems real simple. Say like, yes, let's get into Enzo Fernandez, and maybe we do get an Enzo Fernandez, and maybe he does start. Maybe it is Arda Güler who's going on the bench, and maybe that's something Arda Güler needs to be accepting. Now, we also have to be remembering Nico Paz should be coming back this summer. This guy literally, as of recording, just scored a goal against Inter Milan.
Amazing goal. I just saw it.
Amazing goal against Inter Milan. You have Endra coming back. So you are going to get a couple more attackers that I think we kind of need. Maybe you sell Brahim Diaz, you get some more money. I think Enzo would be a good fit to be coming in. You promote Thiago as well, and you have a pretty solid midfield, I think, on paper. I honestly would be willing to sell Camavinga. I'm over it.
I've been saying that recently on the short. You've been calling him out. Like, I'm surprised by that because look, Camavinga's not a starter, right? But I feel like I'm gonna be real. Maybe at the end of the day, I don't watch enough Camavinga to honestly, as much as you guys. But I feel like Camavinga is one of those players who, he's not a starter, but he's a very reliable player because he can play in multiple positions, right? But as far as like, I would say for a starter, I get what you mean. And also, I feel like if you do get a good offer, definitely, right? That you definitely look at it, right? But it's going to be interesting. And I would like to see, I'm going to be interested, obviously, as a rival to see what you guys do in the summer. But I think that one thing you did mention about your attack is very important. I don't think, honestly, you guys need to focus on getting any attackers in the summer at all. At all, man. Because I'm going to be very real. Because like you just mentioned, I don't think Rodrigo's leaving the season. Unless maybe Saudi come in for him, because Saudi might just decide, hey, listen, it is what it is, right? Right? Nico Paz coming back. Endrick has been doing well on loan. Like, we haven't seen him on the, like, I feel like whoever.
He'll hit the bench for the dictator.
I mean,
very fun.
We don't know what the next manager is going to do. Next manager might give him more opportunity.
You're telling me there's a chance he might drop number 10.
Show, bro. Did the show end dropping in
Warya.
Maybe it's a different system. Maybe it's a 4-3-3 that we're seeing instead of a 4-4-2.
Okay, and how are you going to do that without a controller, may I ask?
I don't know. Maybe you bring in a controller. Maybe you bring in a controller.
Yeah, but you see the issue now, Dali.
I mean, it's just not that simple, though. I mean, Endrick can be playing the right wing for us. I think that can help our attack out there. I think bringing in your guy, Nico Paz, you should be ecstatic about that guy coming in to Real Madrid.
No. Do you know why? I've realized something. Dali, as much as I love all these guys, you know what the issue is? Number 10 will make them all drop down a level. That's the sad part. It don't matter who you put in, Dali. He's making people.
He's like a 10, like right winger. He's probably
dude, he's making players worse. It don't matter who you put in now, brother. I've told you, bro. Him and that Florentino guy has built this imbalanced squad. He built this imbalanced squad, and now you can't drop Kylian. Because what did R9 say? The great R9. Luxemburgo was called out by Florentino because he benched him for the battle of the team because R9 wasn't, performing and all that. Florentino accused my man, told him, what are you doing? People are coming here to watch him. You're benching him. You're telling me he's not made Arbeloa tell him, listen, if he's fit or anything, you have to start him. Which is why he's a puppet now. So you want the best? Cool. Warya asked me, no, in fact, not Warya. You asked me, Omar. You asked us both. What do we have to do in the summer? Number 10. Bye-bye. Out the door. Get out. 600 grand a week. Keep it. Yeah,
bro. Who
Yo, pause that comment. Pause that comment. I read that. Pause.
Wait, which one?
I didn't even read it. I just
pause. Yeah.
I was actually, but to be fair, also, I mean, here's the thing, right? You could say adios to Kylian, but here's the thing, bro. Who's actually gonna buy Kylian? That's the important
thing. Dude, I don't give a shit. I couldn't give a shit. Rip up my man's contract. Get out. Adios.
It ain't gonna happen, Sam, bro. That's impossible.
No. You know why it's not gonna happen? Because of this dickhead Florentino. That's why it's not gonna happen. And that's why I'm pissed, man. I'm telling you, Warya, next week, bro, these people, either he turns up, we go through, and I keep my mouth shut, or everything crashes down and everyone gets called out by me. And I'll have a generational crashing. Because I've had enough, bro. I've had it up to here. Seeing you guys do back-to-back in the league, that was bad enough. Now you can't even turn up against them. Cool. My brother,
But Sam,
you've got your own thing now.
What was your answer to the people who said, like, Cristiano Ronaldo, when he first arrived, he didn't win La Liga, he didn't win the Champions League, should I say, in the first 4 years?
I'll tell you exactly.
He only won
And
2
he
La
won
Ligas. He only won 2.
I'll give you
First two
exactly.
seasons, he didn't win La Liga, I think.
Cool.
Yeah, he didn't win
And
La
I'll tell
Liga.
you all the same thing.
Well, he went
I'm gonna
in his first 2 seasons, by the way. Can I just?
I'm gonna
remind
tell you all
everyone?
this
He only
now.
won a Copa del
Now,
Rey, I think. Or
okay, guess what? And this is why I hate when people do this. My Warrior, you're my bro, so you're allowed. But I'm gonna explain to you because you haven't heard my
No, I'm just
my
asking
explanation.
in case.
No. I know. Here's my explanation. Ronaldo, when he joined the team that was rebuilding. There's a difference.
Oh.
And look at the Barca team that he was going up against throughout his whole time at Real Madrid. Messi, Suarez, Neymar,
Referees.
Villa, Xavi, Iniesta, Puyol,
Yeah.
Piqué,
Old
all
timer.
these kind of guys, Dani Alves, and all these people, dude. Listen, as much as I hate Barca, as much as I want to see you guys liquidated, dude. You had your best team ever. So guess what? Yeah. So guess what, my guy? I understand, but Ronaldo was the only one who literally kept us up there. So I could hear it. But Ronaldo, as soon as we hear final against you lot, scored the winner. How many times has this guy turned up for me in a final?
Sam, let me cut you off. You only mentioned La Liga, Barcelona, but in the Champions League, you guys failed to reach this past the round of 16, if I'm not mistaken, as well, in the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, that was one season for Ronaldo.
Yeah, I also told you, brother. I told you.
Yeah.
That Real Madrid team, bro. That Real Madrid team needed a lot of work. This guy joins when we're champions of Europe and of Spain. And I've got fans twerking their bum cheeks for this guy now, defending him like he's God or something. Cool. My brother, I have the receipts. You keep doing what you're doing. Do not switch over to the side. You lot better hope and pray we get through. Yeah? I know every single one of your accounts, mate. Don't worry. I don't make a stream. I don't even make a cooking session of you people as well if we don't get through.
Okay.
Trust me.
I mean, absolutely. But let me say this now, right? Okay, so let's just talk about midweek, right? Because both of us have a basically Mission Impossible task coming up, right?
Oh, yeah, you
Both
lost
of
as
us
well. I
have to go
forgot.
away from home. Yeah, both of us have to go away from home and do the hard work, right? You guys play on Wednesday, we play on Tuesday, right? So let's actually start with the Barca game because we've been talking about Madrid for a while. Let's actually talk about the Barca game. Now, obviously, we have a harder task because we're 2-0 down, right? We now have to go at Atletico Madrid and score twice and hope for no response, right? In basically almost 120 minutes at the Wanda. And last time we went there, we conceded 4 in one half, right? Honestly, for you Madridistas, right? Just bias aside, do you guys see us going there and actually doing an Montada?
Nope. 0.5% chance.
No, I could. I could 100%.
Okay, Sam, you start. Why do you honestly believe that we have 0 chance or almost 0 chance?
Oh, number 10.
Lamine?
Because number 10's up there. Because I've got a defense.
We're talking about Barcelona. Barcelona doing it.
We're talking about the Barca game.
Oh, see, I'm that rattled.
I know Madrid is stressing you out, brother. Just stay away from Madrid now.
You see, I'm that angry.
I was like, I troll you all, but I mean, I was like, damn, Sam's like really in there.
I'm
That's why I wanted to talk about Barca. I'm like, let's talk about Barca, man.
I'm sorry, bro. I was sorry, but this is how angry I am. I don't even like.
Yeah.
I'll be real. You guys, I'll give like a 20%, and that's only if you score the first goal. Because, bro, Rafinha not there. How is Pedri, by the way?
He's ready.
He's fine, but he played 90 minutes.
Cool. So the issue is, bro, your attack without Rafinha, bro. Marcus Rashford there instead, bro. This is the issue, bro. You guys don't click well enough when he's not there. So for me, I've said this before. You guys You need to get the first goal. If you get the first goal, you've got a good chance. They get the first goal, I'd say it's over. But that's my position.
What about you, Dali, man? For you, what would you say?
Yeah, I don't know what percentage exactly, but I honestly would not be surprised in the slice if you guys do the remontada. I understand you have a couple things going against you. No Rafinha. You are playing at the Wanda. I understand that, but that is a game that I know exactly how Simeone is going to be playing it. He's going to be sitting back, parking the bus. Haram ball. Yeah, it's going to be that. It's going to be hopefully they can hit the counterattack, which possibly they could. Alvarez, Lookman, the big ogre, Sorloth coming out there, betraying you, Warya, the Norwegian betrayal. But the thing with that, though, you're only down 2 goals. I did troll you guys a little when there was a lot of remontada talk when you guys were down 4-0. I didn't think that one was going to be happening, right? Now, that was with Rafinha, but the difference is 90 minutes, I could 100% see it happening, especially the way that Yamal is playing and the dribbles that he's doing, where he's cutting through this defense. Somebody sticks out their leg, penalty for Barcelona. You guys are taking a penalty. Now you're down 1. I could see that happening right away. And the thing with Barcelona, to give them the credit that they deserve, is they continue to be pressing and attacking. And they're going to have moments in this game to be attacking the entire game. And we're just saying 2 goals to get to extra time, to get to penalties. I could see it happening. Like, I honestly would not be surprised in the slightest. I'm not even going to say, it's the biggest achievement in the world. I kind of expect you guys to have some sort of...
It's not that unrealistic.
Exactly. I expect to have some sort of result. I think you guys win the game 2-1. That's what my prediction is, because I do believe it will be Haram ball. I believe you win that one, but I believe that Atletico Madrid goes through. But again, if you guys win, I'm not surprised in the slightest.
Well, what about you, man? Like, obviously, we have a hard mission, man. Like, going to Rwanda. Do you believe, bro? Like, because I'm 99% hope and 1% belief. I'm like, bro, I'm just going there with hope, no belief at all. Because I'm like, man, we should have done the work at home.
I mean, hope and belief, isn't that the same? Or
basic for me. When I say hope, I'm basically just saying at the end of the day, like, my pride as a Barca fan is giving me that like idea of, we can go there and get it done. But really, do I believe it's gonna happen? Like, you see what I mean? Like, when I say belief, like, do I genuinely believe it? Honestly, I don't.
I genuinely believe it, Omar. I genuinely believe it. Like, I don't know, for some reason, 2-0, it doesn't scare. It doesn't seem that much for me. And after that performance, obviously in La Liga, we already beat them at the Wanda last week. And we are going to, obviously, I'm not saying that game is going to directly translate to the UCL one, but they are going to be playing the same centre-back duo, which we already seen before in Lenormand and Longley. So I think we have a good chance because they are missing the biggest or the best 2 centre-backs in this game. We got lucky with Hanko getting that yellow card in the first leg, and the other player got injured, Hanko. But can we concede? Can we keep it clean sheet? That's the main issue. Like, because we managed to, we conceded against Giuliano Simeone, and the attack. How was the attack like last week? Their attack was not even that good. Lookman and Alvarez was benched. Sorloth wasn't even playing, and we still managed to concede. So I think we can concede this game, but can we take our chances? Because I think we can create a lot of chances. We have to be clinical, because that first leg, I think when they were clinical, they didn't get like if you actually even count how many chances they got, I don't even think they got 4 chances, bro, max, and they still scored 2 goals, with one of them being a crazy free kick. So all we have to do is being clinical. Lamine Yamal, I genuinely want you to be clinical. I don't want to see some chipping. The first game, I guess, or should I say last week, you tried to chip it, you hit the post. I don't want to see that. I want even Rashford. I don't want you to just smash.
Maybe you should ask Rashford to be clinical, bro, because he seems like the more one who could miss more than Lamine.
Exactly. I was going into him as well. Like, he just smashes the ball and hope the ball goes into the back of the net, bro. You guys saw the goal he scored against Espanyol yesterday. I need something like that. That finesse. And we are lucky Frenkie de Jong is back. And I think that will be a huge, huge plus for us. Obviously, missing Bernal will be a huge loss for us as well. But I think Frenkie de Jong, Pedri, Fermi Lopez, I think we can do the job. I'm expecting a 4-1 win.
I was going to say real quick, the only thing, too, that Barcelona also has going for them, there's going to be no Warya in the stands, so you guys don't have to be worrying. You don't have to be worrying about that at all.
No. Exactly, bro. You know what I mean? The curse is
Oh,
not there.
Mr. Bad
man,
Luck.
He's saying you're the kiss of death out here. That where you?
Of the-
Man, let's say
Bro,
that
my
you got-
record at the Camp Nou is
you
like
went
I
to
went to
the
2
lost.
games. But my record at the Camp Nou, 2 games, 2 losses. I'm not going to Camp Nou.
Oh
anymore.
no.
No. Can you keep going? Can you keep going?
I said get
No.
season tickets,
Can
Sam.
you-
I told him get
Yeah,
season
yeah.
tickets.
Come on, Warya. Just keep
No,
going.
no,
Yeah,
no.
you could even get relegated then by your record. So
No.
come on, just
Almost,
keep going.
Nah, where you, bro? Just stay in the studio, brother. Just stay in the studio with
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
You
I'll
feel me,
just
right?
stay
Man
there.
said, Omar, what was the last Barca game you went to, by the way?
Me? I've
Yeah.
actually never gone. I've actually never gone to a game. I'm actually trying. I'm trying to go this year.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the dream. I'm trying to go this year.
wow! I thought you had been to like 5-6 games or something. Fair enough.
To be honest, bro, I said definitely it's a dream, and I feel like it's very close. But you know, I definitely plan on going this year. Maybe next season, this beginning of next season, I might just go to a game. Definitely, and hopefully we win this first. Better not lose on my first game to the Camp Nou.
You know what it is? Just because it's your first game, pick like an easy opponent. Yeah, because dude, you do realize if you go into a big game, could you imagine your first game is like Clasico, dude? Like if you lose that Clasico, that's your first game. Remember, you've got all that flight back to America. That dude, it's gonna be hard, bro.
Nah,
Yeah, but you get me, innit? But you get me though. You get me.
Let me tell you
No,
what made
no,
this loss
I-
against Atleti even worse because I didn't even book a hotel, bro. I was taking the flight early. Bro.
Wait, you were in and out?
Wait, what?
No. Yeah, I was in and out, and I stayed at the airport, bro. Just taking this loss in, bro. I slept at
Broski.
the airport, bro. Like this loss hurt me so bad, bro. Like I had to just genuinely digest this loss without.
And then guess what? This fraud decides to turn up on my live reaction against the Girona game after that stuff. Yeah, dude, you're lucky. You're lucky I even allowed you in that flipping stream, I got you, because I was about to boo you out.
Yeah, you posted that link, stream your link.
Yeah,
in the chat,
and I
bro.
tagged the
had to-
Madridistas, you fraud. So why are you joining there?
and
Look
I
at this
had to-
guy, bro.
I mean, it's a
Warya, I love you, brother. I love you, whatever.
I mean, look. Yeah. But look, I'm gonna be very honest with you, right? Very quickly for me, as far as this game is concerned, obviously, look, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not possible. Absolutely not, right? But I'm gonna take keywords from a lot of the things you all mentioned, right? For me, number one, we need to get an early goal. If we can get a goal in the first 15 to 20 minutes, I think that's going to rile up the players. You
No,
understand? what I mean?
just get a goal in the first half. That's all you need.
That's
First
what I'm
off.
saying, right? But more than anything else, bro, for God's sake, I need this defense for one day, for one game to just do their job. That's all I need, bro. I'm not asking for a lot,
Araujo, you
because-
have one job. Araujo, you have one job.
Dude. Nah,
I was gonna say
know
back-to-back
what-
games. There's been a red card
I know
though.
what you mean by that. No,
There's been a red card on
Yeah,
both
I
teams.
know, which is
so-
why I said it to piss you off.
no, bro. I'm being real, bro. I need this. Listen, I know Araujo and Eric Garcia are gonna start in this game. I'm gonna be very real, bro. I beg in the name of God, man. If there's one
Araujo.
game, I pray. If there's one game I pray for clean sheet, it's just this one, bro. Please, the defense, just be competent, just for this game, right? So that we can give because honestly, bro, we could win this game, but we could win this game like a 2-1 or 3-2, and it's gonna be because of our defense just shitting the bed every single time. That's the thing, man. Like, so that's why I look. That's why honestly, really, I am the way I am, because it's not that I don't believe that the attackers can do the job at the Wanda. I don't trust this defense, bro. For as much as we score, we could just steal on the other side. You understand what I mean?
Do you think Araujo is gonna start, Omar?
Bro, Martin is
I
out,
think
and
Jero Martin
Kovacic
is,
is injured.
he's fit, he's healthy, bro. He's not.
No,
injured.
no, he came off. He came off at halftime. When he
Yeah,
was
I know,
wobbling.
but Hansvik said it was nothing.
I'm gonna be real. Do not be surprised. Do not be surprised if he starts over.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
Colorado.
Could Koundé start as center back and Eric Garcia at right back?
He's not putting him a center back.
Koundé is not center back anymore, I
At no
Okay,
point. At no point.
I don't watch Barca all that much, to be honest.
No, that's what I'm saying. I would love for him to try him as center back, but I think until we get a fullback next season, I don't see him ever playing center back. this season.
Koundé,
But-
Dali, I think he switched his position as a right back completely, like for the last.
But
2
bro,
years.
do you
Even
know
for
what the
France,
issue
he's
is?
right back.
You guys are playing that high line, bro. Araujo in that high line, bro. That's the worry. Yeah, because
Yeah,
Kovacic
so-
did.
Yeah, definitely. But look, let's actually talk about obviously your game, because you guys are playing on Wednesday, right?
Oh, did
You guys go to the Alliance now. Okay, Sam, I get it, man. Like, the hope is dead. So I'm gonna start with Dali on this. Okay, Dali, you guys unlike us, you guys actually have only a 1-goal deficit to go out at the Alliance to go 5-4, right? 1 goal is all you need, right? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if your game ends 1-0. If it ends 1-0, y'all go to penalties. There's no away goal rule, none of this. You understand what I mean, right? Do you think that you guys can go there and stink out a 1-0 or 2-1 and take it to penalties potentially? Because that would be very real, man. Like, let's be real. They're gonna do most of the attack in this game, right? They're gonna be absolutely attacking the hell out of you, right? But can you guys be able to maybe catch them on the counter? Because you guys can do that, right? You definitely have the players in the attack to do that, where you can catch them on the counter and just get an early goal or something like that, or during maybe in the middle of the game, run of play, and then you get like a goal. Do you honestly see something like that happening? Because I've seen you do it before. I saw you guys do it against City. I remember when you guys played City and you drew 1-1 at the Etihad. Bro, I thought you guys were going to get battered over there. I was like, yo, these guys are going to lose 3-4-0 like you guys did the season before when they won the treble, right? Then they played you guys in the semis and beat you 3-4-0. I thought the same thing was going to happen again. And then you guys went there. You scored an early goal, by the way. By the way, people forget. You guys were the ones who opened the scoring. I think it Bellingham who scored the goal?
Rodrigo scored.
Rodrigo scored the goal, right? And then he opened the score, and then they equalized. And then you guys basically stunk it out, went to penalties, and then you did the work. Do you honestly see something like that happening? Like, is there a shot of something like that happening for you?
I think there's a shot for sure. I think the thing that Real Madrid does is, like I said, I was giving you guys credit when it comes to La Liga. You guys are focused when it comes to that.
Yeah. In the Champions League, you guys are
Champions League, I feel like Real Madrid's focus. If we can play as one, if we can play up to our potential, I think Real Madrid can beat any team in the world. We just don't do it consistently enough to be winning trophies, right? In a game like this, I believe Real Madrid could get on a counterattack, whether it's Vinny or Mbappe. And I honestly believe that not only could we advance, I think we could go there and win. And win kind of, to be honest, kind of big. I think we could, because I believe the thing with Bayern Munich now, I'm not saying it happens, okay? Clearly want to say that. But Bayern Munich's backline, I don't think it's that good. I think Neuer had a masterclass. He was the Champions League Player of the Week last week. You know what I mean? Can Neuer do that again? Can Real Madrid be a little bit more clinical in front of goal? We have to remember, yes, Bayern Munich had their chances. We had multiple very good chances in that game too. Whether it was Kylian Mbappe, whether it was Vinny Jr., Upamecano betrayed in that one. Vinny Jr. should have been chipping the goalkeeper there. So I believe that we can get on a counterattack. The thing with Real Madrid, when it comes to like a more open play game, I almost think that kind of suits us a little bit better than when it comes to going against low blocks. Now, with that being said, we also have to shut down, in my opinion, the best attack in Europe. Olise, Luis Diaz, Harry Kane. Can that actually happen? I don't think so. And then you don't have Thibaut Courtois out there. Still question marks when it comes to Trent defensively. Carreras was getting cooked out there before by Michael Olise. We are also missing Tchouaméni in this game. That is something I think a lot of people are... He is suspended, yep. And in my opinion, I think it was a weak yellow card. It is what it is. But who is going to be playing in there? Is that a Thiago getting the start? Is it Camavinga?
I wouldn't play Thiago if I'm a video, bro. If you take him to that alliance, bro, he's gonna get eaten for breakfast.
He will get eaten alive, man. He will get eaten alive.
I'll be honest. I believe he's probably going to be getting the start. So there's a lot of questions kind of going into that game for Real Madrid. Can it happen? Yes. Will it happen? I would lean no.
All right. Sam is been patiently waiting. You could tell these guys about to blow a fuse here.
I mean, that hand gesture is questionable.
The hand gesture.
No. That's just me doing this because I'm just counting how many
Omar,
times.
Don't stand up.
Yeah. You know why? Because I'm counting how many times are Bayern Munich going to score. Every time he hits my son, that's how many times that they score. Nah, real talk, mate. Because it's like
Sam, I will say this though before you cook, because if Real Madrid goes down 2-0. I would not be surprised if this ends 5-0 Bayern Munich. Real Madrid has that quit in them, like we saw against PSG. They will quit. You know what I mean?
If this game ends 5 or 4-0, Dali, I swear down.
I could see it, bro.
Bro?
They quit.
Oh, yeah. You see that?
They quit versus Arsenal. They quit versus PSG.
No. Dali. You don't need to remind me of this stuff because I know what these guys are. There's a reason why I hate this squad. I hate this manager, and I hate this board, and I hate this president, because I know this is not Real Madrid. So guess what? We lose 4 or 5-0 on Wednesday, Baba. I'm telling you right now, that room that I've got down there, bro, the crash out
RIP.
Oh, trust me, I'll send the link to my Madridistas. Don't worry. Even though he will have his live reaction with Matrix, I'll send the link to them both, to Dave, to Will, to everyone. He score as well. No, don't worry. I promise you right now. We lose like that. Not only is number 10 getting cooked, every fucking one of them will get cooked. And I know factually then people will turn on Kylian Mbappé. No problem. Like I said, I'm waiting. And I'm waiting patiently. I have everything ready in here. I've saved my stuff. You better get me through. But you won't. There's a 0.5% chance that Real Madrid even gets it through. That is the percentage. You can't defend. And that is true. We can't defend. We can't. So, that backline is as crap as it is. Chouameni out. I've got a blinded attack because number 10 is back and he can't finish a wank. And when he does finish one, it's way too late. Cool. I've got a team that plays 3 times worse when he comes back. And I have to survive against the best attacking team in Europe. Wow. Crazy. You know what? Might even do a watch along. Should I even do a watch along just for the banter? No. Omar, I'm being real. Dude, I might even do a watch along.
I don't know if I'm going to do a watch along. I might do a watch along if I have time. If I don't,
You might have to end that watch along early though.
No. Baba. Broski, do you know how long that watch along will be? Baba, like
6 hours, bro. 6 hours. Liga.
Baba, it's hitting 6. Bro, it will hit 6 or 7. It will hit those. It will hit that time, brother. You saw against them Albacete what happened. How long I streamed for, and I was up here. By the way, imagine if I'm down there, but I don't have to think about my volume of how loud I speak. You see down there, my guy. I'm telling you, better get me through. You better get me through. Because if you do not get me through, every one of them, I'm cussing you. I'm abusing them in that team. I'm abusing this manager. This president, this board will get it. And you see all these fuckboys, Mbappe fanboys, all of them, who've been running their mouths to me. And people like Dave, slagged us off in the comments. Live chats, yeah, on Twitter, on Discord, yeah, whether that's Omar's Discord, my Discord, or Will's Discord. Cool. Like I said, I have your names. I have everything. Very simple, my guy. Get me through, and I'll shut my mouth. You don't get me through, and I get embarrassed. Me and Dali, if we get embarrassed, brother, I swear, you're going to make me do something that I do not want to do. But I will do it. Like, I will genuinely do it. All right, Omar, you see the way I got clipped up? By the way, you see the way I got clipped up when we lost to Liverpool 1-0? That crash that I had. Brother, I'm telling you right now, this one, oh, broski, you see what I'm doing on TikTok and all this place? Brother, Omar, I swear down, brother, it's going to reach another level. And I don't want it to reach that level, but it will. You see how heated I am already, bro? Because I know what's coming. Our user, brother, you'll have a field day in my flipping chat, mate, yeah? I swear I might even put you on as a mod so you can dictate what's happening in my chat. I promise you that now, mate. Cool. All of you lot. Get me through or you're done. I'm talking about everyone now. From the squad to the manager, the board, the president, and even these fans as well. All of you are done then. And I won't stop. Oh, you're so nasty. Cool. I'll keep doing that, mate. Yeah, I'll keep doing that. Yeah? The truth hurts, and the truth will come out for me. Simple as that. I'm right now, I'm keeping certain stuff in. So I'm not saying this in his space. I'm not going to do that. But on my stream, we lose like that, bro. Everything gets let out.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, Mello.
And this guy knows my crash outs. He manages my crash. This guy knows my crash outs.
If this game ends the result that this brother is saying.
Oh my
internet, bro. I'm telling you, Will's match reaction, Dali's match reaction is gonna all hit 100K. I promise you, bro.
Yeah,
100K
Cardiff
views
is
on
hitting
both of them,
100K
bro.
easy.
If they don't hit 100K, then I know people genuinely. I know that, bro. Real Madrid. No, scratch that. They will hit 100K because they did like 20, 30K for like losing to teams like Qatar. Imagine you lose 7-0 to Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Yeah, you're hitting 100K, 100%.
Man said, hold on. Before you go, brother. Yeah, man said, why does this guy get so much screen time? He's got mental problems, brother. Your mom. How about that, mate? Piss off.
Whoa. Come on, man. Don't do that to my
fuck him, man.
Big up to all my subscribers, man. Big up to every single one.
Big up to him, bro. But don't sit and chat shit like that, bro.
Yeah, well, where are you, bro? Do you see them doing anything at the Alliance, bro? This comeback.
Look, I'll have to say this first of all. I don't think the victory is over. Like as much as I want to troll Real Madrid, like it's only one goal.
You're waiting. I hear. You're waiting.
It's like only one goal deficit. Like it's not even that crazy. But I think Bayern Munich will not be missing the chances they will missed in this first game as well. And I don't think Real Madrid might potentially get a lot of the chances they got at the Bernabéu. I don't think Neuer has to work as much as he did at the Bernabéu. So it all depends on if Real Madrid actually are clinical in the only like off chance they get, and let's see how clinical Bayern are, because we will be hearing a lot of yabba dabba doo, that theme song they play.
I flipping hate that. Oh my G. I might even ban that stuff in my chat. I can't lie.
Bro. I had to hear that song a lot of time, man. Omar knows as well, bro. We are a victim in that stadium, so hopefully. We've seen Real Madrid, get cooked there because we haven't seen you guys get cooked there, bro. You guys actually cooked all the time at Allianz.
Yeah, you guys actually have a good record at the Alliance, don't you?
The only time I've seen you lost there was 2-1 in 11-12 season. So you guys have a good record there. So
imagine, bro. I'm gonna be real. I don't want to see it, man. I beg you guys, man. If this comebacks actually go to the Alliance and actually win over there, bro. Honestly, I'm done, bro. Especially if we get knocked out. Nah, man.
No, we ain't winning. No, we ain't winning, bro. Bro, we ain't winning. We ain't gonna win.
But yeah. Anyway, we'll see, bro. Listen, this week is gonna be a big week. We could see both Madrid and Barcelona get knocked out. We could see both Barcelona and Real Madrid go through, or we could see one of the two go through. Hopefully, it's Barcelona, because I am not trying to see these guys. Because listen, I genuinely think if you guys knock these guys out, bro, I'm genuinely gonna start worrying about you. Because you pricks always win the Champions League in the most scumbag way. You guys. I've seen you guys do it so many times now. I'm like, bro, nah, man.
Can you stop giving me false hope?
Bro, but it's the truth, man. I'm sorry that I gotta say this, but it's the facts here. You guys have this annoying habit of like turning up, bro, when people knock people got like look at Dali. Dali's sitting there, he knows what I'm talking about. Dali's just there.
Man say, can I say 6-1 Bayern again? Dude, I can't lie. It might actually work as a jinx. Okay, cool. 6-1 Bayern. Cool. It might work as a jinx. Why not?
Hey, listen, if bro.
But you said that before the first leg.
If that works, I promise you, if that works, this brother will always say his team is going to lose every game.
Oh, yeah, 100%. No. I'm going to say 6-1 to every single result then. Oh, why not?
Reverse psychology.
But yeah, man, listen, yeah, listen, this is gonna be a great week. Obviously, Barcelona clearing the table, 9 points clear. And listen, El Clásico is coming soon. Warya, we could be, for the first time now in over 2 years, we could be celebrating the league against our direct rivals right in front of their faces. It's gonna be beautiful.
Unless they lose before the game.
I'm not turning up for that. I am not turning the TV on.
Protesting.
Bro, I am not turning on that TV, bro.
Please, bro. Yeah. I just need you to be home, okay? I don't need you to go to the title celebration.
Can Warya please go? Can you please go so you lose, so I don't have to see you lift the trophy in front of my face? Can Warya? Habibi, how about this? I will give you a ticket. I will help you buy a ticket. How about that?
If you guys sponsor my ticket, I'm going, bro. I'm going.
Oh, can we please then do that?
Oh God.
If Real Madrid fans,
home record.
I am
home
going.
Record, guys. Oh no.
I don't
14
care
games.
about
14 wins in 14 games is going to actually end against Real Madrid.
I'm staying home.
Yeah. Stay with us, man. Listen, do the watch along, man. I'll be watching your watch along, man. We'll be enjoying it at home. Don't worry about it. But listen, guys, make sure you guys go and subscribe to all three of these dudes. The link to their channels are in the description. Okay, guys? Make sure you guys go subscribe to these guys. All of them are going to be active, obviously, right on Tuesday. We're gonna be seeing probably a hate watch from Sam. I'm sure I'm no
Hate watch?
Go watch it up. I know you, bro. You're
What? Hate watching my own club? What?
No, Tuesday. He's talking about
Barcelona.
Oh, shit. Nah, bro. I'm gonna be real. I'm doing a upload. I'm not doing a hate watch. Not doing. I'm doing an upload.
We'll see. But listen, but on Wednesday, obviously, man, go make sure you guys go subscribe to Daily, guys. So we're doing Madrid content. He's been doing a lot of transfers recently. I've been seeing a lot of the transfer links that he's been putting out. Talk about Elise to Real Madrid. Listen, keep dreaming, bro. I'm not trying to see that move happen anytime soon.
I talked about it. I talked about the truth.
Absolutely not. And make sure you guys, also keep watching that. He's been doing a lot of late night streams. Well, recently I was actually watching his stream. Well, it's pretty good. I actually like.
I'll be back tonight. I'll be back tonight, Daily After Dark. So.
Yeah, make sure. Listen, I would be in the chat, so make sure you guys go out there and make sure you guys go and watching his late night streams, guys. So there was fire, man. I always enjoy listening to it because it's just freestyling. And obviously on Wednesday, right, he'll be doing his post-match reaction, guys. So make sure we're there. Hopefully, at the end of the day, we can definitely watch some Madrid tears. Hopefully, we'll see. But listen, guys, we're gonna be redirecting you all to man like Jonas, like ladies and gentlemen. There's another Barça and Madrid panel happening over there, right? Listen, panel, I mean, like the 2-man panel, obviously. Jonas and Football Matrix, guys, they're having their talk over there. Make sure you guys go down there and put Omar Raid in the comment section below. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 2 of the Rivals Forever podcast. And the last thing I need to say before we get out of here is...
Al Madrid.
Ala Madrid.
Puta
Barça. Nah, puta Barça. Puta Barça.
Peace.